Okay. Hi, everyone. We are pod number 4. And this week we reviewed Lisa's coding assignment number 3.
Yeah, so based off the feedback I got from the assignment, I definitely think that I could use more clear like comments of the steps that I do, just to for someone that doesn't know my code to be able to understand it better. And then Caroline suggested also testing the number of true and falses that I got. So that way you can check if the others in the last step is correct. And then to get rid of I had a columns dot name to add the items category, and I didn't need to make the column name because we already had it. And then just our favorite, we as a group, our favorite method was the value counts method. And yeah, next, Caroline.
Some other things we talked about were the difference between using like a length on something as opposed to just doing the n unique, or doing, I forget exactly what you had. I think you did len, Lisa. So we just talked about kind of how we could optimize our code by using different methods and attributes. I think this was one of those assignments where there's so many different attributes and methods you can choose from. Like there's a bunch of different ways, but we all agreed that we liked value counts as a method in this assignment because it was a good way to check your work along the way. And then some attributes we all used were things like values or columns, again, just to make sure you were adding the column correctly. And then D types to check was another one we used. So yeah, I think we all appreciate Pandas and the way we can chain different things together, and how you have to change the types around before you can use certain methods. I think we agreed that it's much easier to chain a bunch of things together than it is to do 10 different lines of, all right, first you make it a flow and then you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this, and now we can all just do it in one line. So I think we all really liked learning how to do that. And I think Lisa did a really good job of using different methods and attributes and explaining why she did the ones that she did, and understanding how you could have used different ones, and just comparing with both Frank and I. And then Frank, you can go.
Yeah, so I mean, there was just like kind of just a little thing she could have had, just a little bit like gone step by step throughout her like comments a little bit better. But I mean, overall, she did a really good job. And then also another like method that would really apply is the apply method. So, but obviously we didn't learn that yet. So now looking forward to probably doing that in coding assignment 4.
Another thing we talked about was the importance of like masking versus NP-ware. Like I used NP-ware, for example, and Lisa did more masking. So I think we had a good discussion about which one you used and why. Like, for example, I just kind of copy and pasted my code from the variable that I used, the top 9, like the code I'd already written for the top 9 variable. I just used that right in my NP-ware with the reverse squiggle. So it made sense to me to just do NP-ware, and that's kind of what we had talked about in class. But Lisa was like, oh, I just did masking, and both work, obviously. So I think we had a good discussion about why we choose to use what we do, and maybe seeing how using different methods to get to the same place, one might be more efficient than the other. Anything else? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.